The Dead Man Running film, which
Yeah.
obviously watching your interview with 50, is it true you had some kind of a hand in that? I remember reading about you and Ashley.
I was a producer in the film, so
And
yeah, I'm
Ashley
helping
Cole
doing
as well.
Ashley Cole as well. Yeah, I'm helping doing I'm doing the soundtrack for the film as well. The music to go alongside the film, and just talking to a record company now about bringing out a soundtrack that goes alongside the film. So yeah, I mean, got involved in looking at the scenes and editing and stuff like that as well. So it was exciting, man. And 50 Cent came in for a few days, done his bit quickly, and got out. And I've seen the film since it's been made and stuff, and it's exciting. It's a good film.
So how did Danny Dyer? How did he mesh with 50?
Yeah. I think they got on all right. I think Danny Dyer and Tamara and that they're nice lads. You know what I mean? I think they got an on-screen persona that everyone kind of thinks that they're going to be Cockney white boys and stuff, which they are. But they're professionals and they're good at what they do. So it was good.
How did all that come about though? The Dead Man Running film. I mean, how did you and Ashley get involved with that?
Someone that I know had an involvement with a lawyer to do with the film, and they just put it to us and said, "Do you fancy getting involved?" And it was just like coming together like that, really. So when I saw the cast and saw the script and stuff, I just thought, yeah, it'd be quite an interesting one to get into.
Tell me about your Live the Dream Foundation as well. How all that came about, because I've got to say, Rio, you're quite a humble guy, because people that only know you through football, you're not really sort of saying, you know, I do this, I do that, and blah, blah, blah. So for a lot of people, they're not aware that the amount of charity work you do and the amount of fingers you've got in other pies. So how did that happen?
No, I mean, I think when I was a kid growing up on my estate in Peckham, I think you always say to your mates, like immaturely really, I'll never leave the ends, I'll never leave the area, no chance, I'm staying, no matter how much money I make if I play football, I ain't never leaving Friary Estate. But you get to a stage where you kind of start doing well and stuff, and then you kind of just grow, and then you move your family and yourself out to a different area and stuff. But you're always there, in heart, and your friends are always there, and you're always going back. And I said, my family, we moved out when I had enough money to kind of move out, but I said I hung around there the whole time still when I was living in London, and I go back there now when I get time, and my friends come up to Manchester. But I think we always kind of we grew up on a estate where there was an adventure playground and youth club, and them people were inspirations for us, the people that looked after us and give their time to kind of help us grow up from young kids to men. So you kind of always think about that, and a lot of my mates work for the council or Southwark Council on youth centres and youth schemes and stuff, so it was just a natural thing for me. My mates were doing it, I would have been doing it anyway if I didn't play football, so why not do it even if I'm a footballer? So now I said I've got the, and I think you've got to use the leverage that you get as a footballer. I think if you become someone in the public eye, whether it be a footballer, a lawyer, or a singer or whatever, I think you've got leverage there I think that needs to be used. I think you sit there and you don't use that leverage to enhance other people's lives or give someone else a chance, and me personally, I think I'll be doing myself an injustice really. So it's just a natural thing for me, where the foundation will be a chance for kids to come in, whether they're doing well at school or not, but they haven't got the opportunity to go out there and get into a placement of work of their desire, whether it be in the entertainment world, sports world, or just a normal day-to-day job, that we be able to have a contract with a different company here and there and say, listen, you're going to take a certain amount of kids a year, and they'll take them and do placements with them. Hopefully they'll get on the ladder. We've done it with Dead Man Running. We had 15, 20 kids go on that, and 7 of them now signed up contracts to do about 3 other films. So
it must be so nice to give something back. And what's the most rewarding thing that
I think that's the most rewarding thing, that you're getting somebody. It's not just about getting someone and getting them a job for 1 minute. I think it's nice to be able to get someone and put them into a career that's going to have longevity, and hopefully they'll be able to get up and get started and live their life through.
So obviously the magazine's named after your own number. How did you decide how to lay the magazine out? I noticed you've got it as a flip page, so pretty much it is a print magazine online. It looks exactly how you'd buy it in the shop, which is brilliant. So was that a conscious decision, or did you toy with just doing
No, I mean, as I said to you, the guys at Mum Media as well, who do the magazine, they've done a lot of magazines beforehand, so they had experience in that field, and they just came with it. The way we will kind of work it is, I say to them, listen, come to me with a few different ideas of different concepts, and then I'll say yes, or you might say maybe so, whatever, and we'll just go through it like that. And that's the way it works. And they come up with that idea of flipping the page, and that appealed to me, and I think it is a good concept really. I think it does make it feel as real as possible.
And the clips are really cool as well. I know it showed the like Ronaldo doing his little skills and
that's
whatnot.
for the football fans and the young kids as well. They want to see people in their comfortable, different environment. And I think luckily that's one of the benefits of me playing football and kind of having access to people that I've had access to, that they feel comfortable and you see them in a different light really, like the Ronaldo skill school. He's showing you tricks that he does on the pitch. You don't really see that often, do you know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people have been saying, listen man, get as many of them players as you can, and we want to see so-and-so interviewed, and that's why we're doing a lot of online polls to kind of get a grip on who the people want to see, and then we'll try and deliver.
What about the music side of things, do you think?
I want to see an album from Drake. I want to see an album from Drake. I need to see if he's really packing the hype he's got.
Serious?
Yeah, he's got enough hype at the moment. Everyone's remixes over everyone's songs coming out. He's on Jay-Z's new album, I think. So I want to see if his album's going to be as good as everyone's making out. I don't think it's the music's not as good as it was back then. I don't think it's better. The R&B on the R&B scene, to be honest, yeah. But it's not as strong as it was when I was growing up a good 10, 12.
Because you must have listened to pretty much, I think we're a similar age, like the Mary J. Blige, the Ushers. I mean, the back in the day Ushers, Jodeci's, Boys to Men. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't get music like that anymore.
It's not happening. I don't know. Everyone sounds too similar. Do you know what I mean? And there's no one who kind of go. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I really like as well? But like Maxwell, he's only just come out with a new album, yeah. But Maxwell's done, man, seriously.
Did you hear that track he did with
Did you watch the BET Awards?
Wicked.
See what I'm saying? It's the best performance of the night because he was different. Everyone else is the same. It's what you expect to see. He came out in a suit and stuff. He looked
cut
slick.
His fro off
cut his afro off a little bit. He still looks cool and stuff. But the man was just sliding across the stage, man. Everyone else is jigging up, and he's just smoothed it off, different to everybody else. Everyone's the same too much.
Well, thank you very much for taking time out.
Thank you.
And the Black Sheep crew, really, really glad that you've taken time out for us and got on board, and we'd really like you to check out the site and let us know your thoughts.
I'll be having a look and making sure that everyone's on point in the magazine. So I'll give you feedback. I'll be one of the people emailing you in saying, this is good, that's not.
Wicked. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.